We do know we got to play better, and there's been certainly some reinforcements have gotten here. Now the standard has to up, and we got to try to make sure we play winning football.
Is it a big deal or no deal for a quarterback to miss one game? Like, does it take some time to get back into rhythm?
I don't think so. So, I mean, no excuses. You got to play well, and it's one of these games we played these guys. We know things will change slightly, but a lot of times it's just about execution and making plays one-on-one football. So, for the quarterback, Vernon's had a good season. I'm sure the first time he gets hit, that's always a little bit of trepidation, a little bit of uneasiness. Hopefully he feels just fine, and usually from there it's off you go.
How difficult has it been for you to manage the Canadian wide receiver position given the injuries you've had?
Yeah, I was at that point there. I was like, what are we going to do when Clark comes back? Because, you got Jalen, you got Alfred's playing great, and Clark. What are we going to do? And all of a sudden, none of them were healthy. And so I thought we were going to have, a problem where we had too many. And so anyway, the way it worked out, it's been tougher. We don't have super great depth across the board Canadian. It seems like this year our injuries have really hit the Canadian guys from training camp on. I think we had the most 6 games, and basically all of them had surgery and had major injuries. So it's been a challenge, but we got some reinforcements back. They seem to have been in our system longer too, so I feel confident. If we want to make sideline adjustments or anything new, feel confident they'll get the job done.
That said, Clark back, how big is that for your club?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was having a good year. I think he was our leading receiver and caught a touchdown against Winnipeg, and that was his last play. So, I know he's trying to prove it. He wants to be one of the best. He pushes himself. He's pretty personality-wise quiet, but I think internally he's got a fire burning, and he wants to be the best.
Vernon gets hurt on a scramble play. We know that he can use his feet to make plays, but how do you think you're going to feel the first time he kind of escapes out of the pocket on Saturday?
I'm not too worried about it. I mean, watch the other games too. Bo's scrambling. If you can't scramble, you won't win in the CFL. So I don't think there's any quarterback that isn't relied on his feet. That's part of the game. It's part of football, especially with this big field. And you can see the teams that really do win a lot of games, our quarterback extends the play. The quarterback makes something happen when it's not drawn on paper perfectly. And Vernon's done that his whole career, and I expect him to keep doing it.
Hey, Dave, I know Biggie was practicing a little bit earlier this week. Just wondering, was there a chance that you thought you might be able to go? Were you hoping you might be able to go? Or is he?
Yeah, we thought we kind of had this one circled as come back, but it's just not quite there. And with the bye next week as well, I think he was chomping at the bit to play, and had him in the office yesterday and just said, hey, just keep doing what you're doing. He did have a slight setback on more of a flu, which caused him a couple of days of non-practice and non-rehab previous week. But he's close, but I got to be patient, and he does too. He'll be doing his part on the sideline, and when he does get to play, hopefully he's that same guy that he's been his whole career.
Could you just talk about what he's been like since he's been here? I mean, has he kind of been that coach/mentor that I think everybody expected him to be?
Here's the weird thing. I mean, the guys know him, but it's not like he hasn't played for us. So, you do get street cred because of what you've done, but a lot of times you also get it when you actually get on the field and you kind of you show people why you're considered one of the best guys in our league's history. So for him, a mental side of it has never been, I think he's always been as smart as they come. I think he sees things before they happen. I mean, I had another guy, Alex Singleton, that almost moved too fast. He saw it so fast that he would get out of, and I've always thought Adam, same thing. He reads the play so fast. That can also, I think, help him maybe if he's not running quite as well as he was in the past. So, been a good addition. We have good leadership in that room now. Markel Lee and Adam, both guys not playing, and yet I feel like both have stayed so activated and kept our young guys growing and making our linebacker a better group.
What do you expect from the Bombers this weekend? You've had 2 wins against them. Are they going to be pretty motivated?
Yeah, well, let's see. I just think, why not? I mean, everybody should be motivated. I'm not too worried about their mindset. They're a great team. They have, every year, they're very resilient. If they hit losing streaks, they find ways to get right back and win. For us, it's more about us. What type of team are we? What's our attitude? What's our mentality? The main things for us, we got to take care of the football, and we got to stop taking dumb penalties. You know, that's the winning formula we've stressed from week 1 of training camp, and it's worked. It's shown up that when we do that, we win games. So it's up to us to, knowing that the bullets are flying, but we have to make sure we keep our poise, don't take selfish penalties, and the ball is at a premium.
Dave, I just wanted to ask you about Godfrey, who's done a nice job for you on special teams, also starting again at corner. What does the veteran bring to your team?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he's exceeded my expectations, and he's done more for our team than when we signed him. But I did know he has talent. He's tough. I do think he's a guy that has a lot of confidence. Like DBs that aren't confident probably aren't going to play very long. He can tackle. But he does a lot of special teams. So, yeah, we're light on the back end. We know that. But I do feel like he's held up his part of it, and he'll get challenged in this game for sure.